But anyway, so yeah, they buffed the fire also up by 50%.
Yeah, I saw that,
And
which is hilarious because that means that we are going to die to it as soon as one of those giant mechs with a
well,
flamethrower swings at us.
yeah, but they also fixed armor too, in a way.
Yeah,
Did you see that?
yeah,
Where
I did
heavy
see that.
armor like reduces 10% also, and then medium 5%, which is pretty cool too.
Oh shit, we're live.
Oh gosh, did I hit that button? My bad. Anyway, welcome to Gaming with a Side of Salt. I am your host, Zio. Wait, that's
Yeah,
my name. Yeah, and that guy who I never can point to.
yeah, I can't ever get it right either. Like
Ah,
I can never remember when I mirror my camera and when I don't. I'm just that guy.
he's that
The
guy.
bad
He's
Chad.
here. He's here for the ride. He's that guy. He's the other host. Oh, too bad we can't get Small in here. Is Small available?
I don't know. I didn't add him.
We didn't even ask.
Yeah. Oh fuck
We
him.
should ask.
Let's ask
Ask
him.
Small. Wanna join? Tell him we're doing Helldivers and then send him an invite.
You know what? Hang on.
Oh, anyway, while he's doing that, we got a lot to talk about tonight. A lot of things have happened, of course, so we will definitely be getting into that from IGN to Twitch to Gamergate 2.0 and among other stuff. So it's a lot of fun stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know what's going to happen is you're going to see on the right side Small fires up Helldivers. It's like, no, we need you to come here first.
I know. I'm gonna put in there after gaming with the side of salt. Just as soon as he gets excited.
Oh, I'll let you do that, but we should
Yep.
go into the news. So
Yeah.
let me figure out how to present again because I never remember how this works ever.
This is why you
Ever,
can't
ever,
keep a
ever.
girlfriend. You don't know how to present.
That's right. I don't know how to present, but hey, here we go. So,
Come here,
how it
Rosa.
started. Gearbox narrative director of Borderlands 3 lead writer Sam Winkler is attacking Gearbox customer base in the name of Sweet Baby Inc. And I'm sure we talked about this last week slightly, did we not?
Yeah, we hit on that. I think
Yeah, we did.
we might have did this actually same similar thing where how it started how it going.
Well, see, when we talked about it last week, we didn't know about the recent news that happened a
Oh
few days prior, too. So let me
yeah.
try and fix my camera here because trying to get this thing in the optimal spot has been bugging me.
Yeah, give me
But
1 second. I gotta check on the cat.
yeah, all right, he's gonna go check on the rough nut real quick. Let's hope rough nut is a-okay. But yeah, here we go. We got Sam Winkler here. See argument of all the times against DEI and consulting, and it just highlights total misunderstanding of what a good writer is. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, because I actually like responded to this somewhere. Maybe I did a quote tweet. I probably quote tweeted. Anyway. But this is how it started. Gearbox narrative director and Borderlands 3 lead writer attacking the fans. Good this, my friends, is how it ended. Take Two has now acquired Borderlands studio Gearbox from Embracer for 46 mil. Was that 460 mil? I thought it was less than that. But anyway,
That's extremely cheap for a gaming studio.
I
So
thought it was less than that. The point is, they got sold off. Embracer has entered an agreement selling Gearbox Interactive to Take Two for 460 mil. When transaction is complete, Take Two will acquire the Borderlands and Tiny Tina's Wonderland franchises, as well as Homeworld, Risk of Rain, Brother in Arms, Duke Nukem. Closing is expected to finish Q1 of 24-25, ending June 2024.
do you know how hilarious that is? By the way, two was the original creators of Borderlands.
Yeah, yeah. And Borderlands has been going downhill anyway, so selling it back at a premium price.
Well, it makes me wonder if maybe I'm trying to think of if it was after the sell that it started going downhill, or if it was before the sell.
Uh, um,
Because it started going downhill after Borderlands 2.
well, yeah, I think that was after the sale. I
Mhm.
think they did Borderlands 2, then Cell, and we got
Then everything
Borderlands
after
3,
Borderlands
Tiny
2.
Teeny, and everything started going downhill from there, mate, I think.
Yeah, so that makes sense. So honestly, we might see some actually half decent Borderlands games now.
Maybe. Gearbox Software, Gearbox Montreal, Gearbox Studio Quebec, Borderland, Tiny Tina. Joining forces with Take-Two Interactive, 2K will help Gearbox ascend to the next level. Gearbox founder Randy Pitchford said, I forgot Randy Pitchford was the founder of Gearbox. Anyway, Take-Two and 2K have demonstrated repeatedly their commitment to our engine of generating creativity, happiness, and profit. Alrighty then. But anyway, so they got sold off,
No,
which is hilarious.
oh yeah, the timing could not have been more beautiful. Like, I can't stand gamers. What? I'm fired. Fuck.
Yeah, it's more like we're gonna sell you back.
Like,
Sorry.
curse
Good
you,
luck.
gamers! Ah, like that's how I rate it.
Yeah. But yeah, that happened. I thought we should update it. It was great. It was glorious. Anyway, so Twitch's new meta, which I think is something we talked about, right? And Twitch's terms of service changes.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so it would seem that Twitch is enforcing its new rules on content and camera positions, which went into effect yesterday, banning all these people. And what was it that we said?
Give it a couple days. They'll go back on it.
That they would not permanently ban these people
Yeah.
because they're all ladies that they like.
Yep.
It's been banned. Been banned. Oh, wait, where did it go? There it is. Banned, 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 banned. And several of the streamers banned just under 2 hours ago, presumably under the new rules, have now been unbanned. Wow.
What?
Let's see, under 2 hours, too. This is
Surprise
like a world
Pikachu.
record for
Yeah,
being
two.
unbanned by Twitch.
I think the fastest was 3 minutes, but
Oh, was it really? Like,
yeah.
was there an actual accidental ban
No, no,
that
no.
was
This was a
reversed to
legitimate ban, and they
3 minutes?
legitimately unbanned them in
Oh,
3 minutes.
okay. Wow, never mind that. I guess it wasn't a world record, but
Keep in mind, I think I'd have to look up the fastest ban unban if that's even tracked, but
oh, that I wouldn't even know.
I
But
know there has been one under 24 hours.
But yeah, they definitely did not stay banned for very long. Called that one from a mile away. Who would have thunk it? But yeah, every one of these people violated the rules. They got banned and then got unbanned because they are women that the Twitch team likes.
Really likes.
Really
Really,
like.
really likes.
Now, if you were a guy banned under the new rules, well, I'm sorry for you. They don't typically like to unban you.
However, uh, we might, in that context, want to jump to the third from the last story.
Well, I have more things up here than was in Salt Mines.
Okay, hang on. Let me
Um,
send you the link then, because this kind of connects to that. I just didn't put it together. I'll DM it to you.
all right.
So, say you did get banned.
All right. Twitch confirms streamers will now be able to watch content banned creators. Actually, I don't know if that was even under anything, was it?
It was like third from the last. It was
Oh, yeah, I found it there.
yeah.
Okay.
So here's the thing. So you're banned, but you're not. and this is how they're getting around it. So they're going to ban these women, I'm sure, because they're going to get called out on this. Then in the future, what they're going to do is go on with this rule, ban them, but not really. But they are going to clean up and basically slave labor.
I don't know about that. This is
Well,
so. This is Twitch confirmed streamers will now be able to watch content of banned creators. So remember when they banned some people like Dr. Disrespect and stuff, and then if you or Alex Jones and stuff like that, then you happen to watch anything of theirs, they were banning people for it, which I think is ludicrous to begin with.
Yeah.
It's like, are you fucking kidding me? You're essentially really, guys? That's them walking back that policy.
Well, see, the way I read it was we're going to get ad revenue from these banned creators, and they're not.
You weren't allowed to watch content from these band creators from anywhere, right?
Yeah.
So if they moved to YouTube, Kick, Rumble, you couldn't watch a VOD or a live stream from them on stream. Twitch would ban you for it. But now they can do the Asmongold thing,
Which is
where he watches various videos and commentates on them mid video before he streams.
okay. Hear me out.
But
if you're watching somebody's content who is banned, are they getting ad revenue?
well, no, they're not getting it from Twitch because it's not on Twitch.
No, this is the content of banned creators, which means okay. I'm
Here,
I'm reading it.
I'll show you.
I get it now because I just reread it. Right.
All right, guys. So we're gonna take a look at this. This is gonna be a bit pad, Chad. We're gonna take a look. Look at this opening. This opening, let me tell you,
Was a
I don't know if I like it or not.
It was a pain in the
Let's
dick.
rewatch that again real quick. Look at this. He starts with Stardew here, goes and gets chased in Castle Crashers, jumps into a portrait. Then he's Sonic, and it's like, what is going on here?
Everything. And then I get shot out of a barrel as a monkey into
Now,
the
if you were banned on Twitch, we couldn't do this on Twitch without getting banned ourselves.
Okay, so I just misunderstood the post.
Yeah, so now if you were
guys, it's me,
banned on Twitch, we can watch your video here, take a look at it, talk about it, and enjoy the content and commentate on it.
Misfit was freaking
blah, 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 blah.
That ear monster was after Misfit's ass, by the way.
That is an SCP. I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, you know what? This game actually does look kind of fun. Because I did watch a lot of your thing. I just wasn't there.
Yeah.
And it did look kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. I may have to buy it.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what they're going on about.
I want to point this out so everybody knows. Fuck that blob. That blob kidnapped me. And Misfit was like, "Did you see the blob?" I was like, "No, I did not."
How did you not see the blob? It was right there. Everybody saw the blob but you. So, I mean.
Yeah, because they saw in the back when I had to do in a selfie mode, and like you could see it popping out. And behind me going, like, photobombing behind me, like, about to kidnap the scrub. Watch, yoink. And I'm like,
you know what? Let's find it. Where was that in here? I don't quite remember.
It's this one. No, you pass it.
No, too far. Let's see.
I have to bring up my own video.
Yeah, it's, trying to find the key. One key frame in 2 hours.
Just look for it to go fish-eyed.
Mm.
Oh, hang on. Look for the bars too. I think it's the last mission we went on. So go back.
Well, that'd be way over here.
No, not very last. I mean the. Keep going. Keep going. I'll find it.
Listen, I don't know the key moment. Let's see. You died of sadness. Oh, that was great.
It's like, stopped. We were so close.
We're over here watching Chad's video.
Well, off to bed with us. Oh wait. What's weird is there's this weird desync with this game where I'll see a monster and Misfit didn't. Stuff carry over, so let's buy those.
Oh, you were supposed to die of sadness already.
Oh, shop's closed. Never mind. Died of sadness.
Died of sadness.
Oh, I got the video on Twitter. You could just pull that up.
Do what?
I uploaded it on Twitter as a clip. You can just pull that up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Just go to me on Twitter and then scroll down my timeline. They're like going through the whole. One of yours. There it is.
Oh, here we go.
We're knee deep in the factory. We're exploring. Hey guys, it's me, Deep Head. We're knee deep in the factory. You'll see right about here. You'll see the blob like about right there. We're gonna see what's down here. Help! Help! What the hell? Where are we going? What the fuck? I was so confused.
Kidnapped by the blob.
The hell? Something just kidnapped me. I don't know where.
She's like, what the hell?
Just happened? I don't know where I'm at. Something just kidnapped me. I've been violated.
You've been violated. Do you know where that slime went to?
What the hell was that? Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's creepy. That's creepy as shit. Guys, I don't know where I'm at. I don't know how to get out from here. I'll keep you guys informed if I.
Anyway, good times. Good times.
Yeah. Oh, I checked general.
Oh yeah, Twitch stuff.
Check general real quick.
As soon as I figure out how to get back to it. Fuck yeah. Time to drop some democracy on some suckers. Just give him the link.
Yeah.
Send him the link. We'll get Smol in here, maybe. But yeah, Twitch bans, or Twitch no longer banning over VODs. Anyway, according to Twitch, moving forward, streamers can watch VODs and other content from banned users on the basis that sharing sharing commentary is a big part of the Twitch experience.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get a chance to read that part. So okay, that makes more sense.
Watching a 24-hour compilation of Dr. Disrespect on my stream starting now.
Yeah,
like that was something I think they like practically. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they enacted that policy right as they canceled Dr. Disrespect. Like,
so you think they were protecting him?
Not protecting him, preventing him from doing anything.
That
was the first time I heard anything about it, because then he would be on like somebody else's stream and then they would get dinged or something.
Oh,
And then they
so
made this whole big ordeal. Like you couldn't even play games with people who were banned. And if they happen to have joined your game by accident because they're both playing Call of Duty and you wind up with them in team with you,
that's
there was this
stupid.
big faux pas about it. And it's like, guys, really? You
Oh yeah, I remember
This
that
is
now.
really overreaching.
Yeah. To other platforms, which yeah.
Yeah, it's like you can't control a team game when it randomly gives you people and somebody's banned. Like, how are you going to know if they're a banned person on stream or on Twitch?
Hey,
Daro,
Darla.
what's up? What's up, my dudes? Glad to catch you live. Eating your Wheaties today? Absolutely not.
Nope. It was Wendy's.
Oh, Wendy's. God, forget Wendy's. Stuff is trash. Anyway. So on April 1st, I ran across this. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's a joke. But Power World Go is launching early access open beta in 3 countries, giving select users a chance to try out the mobile version of the hit game. Which is hilarious. Could you
They
imagine Power World Go?
they knocked it out of the park with April Fools.
They did. But seriously, I happened to have saw that and was like, there's no way. And then I looked at the date and was like, oh, there isn't any way.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have been interested.
Oh, they just get Niantic to do it too. Power World Go.
We're salting that wound. Hey, Nintendo.
Let's see. According to our sources, the Power World Go beta rolled out will include Xanarkand, which I'm pretty sure is a place from Final Fantasy X.
Yeah, it is.
Yaharmanon, I don't even know how to say that. In New Jersey, yeah, that tracks. New Jersey,
All fake places.
Jersey. Offering select games within those territories an opportunity to test out the mobile experience. It's unclear why these specific territories were chosen, but we're sure that the fans are chomping at the bit for an opportunity to see what Pal World Go might offer as a portable version of popular Pal World game.
The funny part is, this might start as an April Fool's joke, but might actually come to fruition at some point.
Speaking of things that started as April Fool's jokes and became an actual thing, Blizzard in their mobile game
Oh,
started as an April Fool's joke a long time ago, and then it
mhm.
real Diablo Immortal.
I remember somebody actually went up to their Q&A and was like, this is an April Fool's joke, right? Kind of throwing back to when it was.
Yeah, I was like, is this an out of season April Fool's joke?
Yeah.
It's like, nope, it's the real deal. Season April Fool's. Let's see. Anyway, while it's unclear how exactly Power World Go will work, some ramblings from Game Rant sources suggest that it will encourage users to visit various landmarks in their town. Rewards like XP for their pals, pal spheres, and ammo. These locations will be known in Power World Go as Pal Stop, which users will need to interact with on screen. Considering there's a lot of knockoffs to Pokemon Go at this point, they
Yeah.
could absolutely do this for the hell of it,
Yeah.
just for the fun of it.
Small
Another
can't
unique. Do what?
Small can't join his as girls.
Ah,
He can
Alright.
game, but he couldn't.
we can't VC.
Yeah.
Another unique aspect of Pal World Go is the ability for players to acquire eggs of specific pals and hatch them by walking around the neighborhood. However, Power World Go is putting its own spin on the game as experience or exercise mechanic by making it so that eggs only hatch when players walk backwards. Boom, there we go. Suck it, Nintendo.
Yep. Walk backwards, right? The traffic, get the same lawsuits.
Some landmarks will trade PAL stops for incursions, where multiple PAL World Go players can team up to take down some of the more challenging PALs in multiplayer battles. PAL features in these incursions include rare PALs like Necromus and Shadowbeak.
The funny part is, a lot of Pokemon Go players wanted that.
Well, that is in Pokemon Go.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
Yes, it is. They have raids.
No, they have raids, but it's not with other people. It's
It
you
is.
You do damage over time.
No. I play Pokemon Go.
Okay.
Raids is a multi. Well, you can do it single player, depending on the star of the raid and depending on how strong your Pokemon are. But they are designed for you to have multiple people. In fact, they did this thing where you could do remote raids and buy keys with real money for Pokecoins
Yeah.
to then do remote raiding during COVID. So
Yeah, which makes sense because
but yeah, that's a Pokemon Go thing too. But anyway, since its release in early access in January, Power World has been a massive success, reaching 15 million units sold, while also being part of Xbox Game Pass. Some were quick to dismiss Power World as merely Pokemon with guns, but the title found a huge following by taking a familiar formula, but putting its own spin on it. Overall, the Power World Go concept sounds extremely unique, unlike anything that we have seen in mobile titles for quite some time. There was obviously some concern with the vanilla release of Power World when Nintendo said it was investigating, but the way that Power World Go seems to be taking the game's concept and doing something completely different from mobile, sure, set record straight. That the franchise has stopped copying anybody.
What's funny is I'm looking at this like, you know what, Game Rant, you were one of those people that probably gave it the side eye.
Yeah, probably. But it's still hilarious.
But I ain't gonna bash them for making a good article that's having a bit of fun.
Yeah, I mean, for an April Fool's joke, this was pretty good.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie.
Credit where it's due. Good job, Game Rant.
Yeah.
Leave it to a bunch of clowns to make a good joke article.
That was Game Rants, I guess you can say, April Fool's joke. There's Power World's actual April Fool's joke.
I'll play the video. Please play the video. This is what I kind of what Smol was here for.
Power World is good. Power World more than just I sure hope somebody makes this into an actual game.
Oh, you know it's already kind of... Pause it real quick. You think there is this much quality for just April Fool's joke? I got a bridge to sell you. This is in production. I guarantee it.
Well, I don't know who actually made this trailer, but... Yeah, I mean, this would be hilarious to be a side game that comes out with Power World.
If it was just
a little Lavander being everybody's thing, right?
If it was just these cutscenes with their little descriptions and their POW ID numbers, which is hilarious in its own right, but keep going. There's actual dialogue. That's why I'm like, wait a minute.
Black market too. Sounds about right.
See?
Oh, God. That might make a good game. April 1st, 2025. I guess we'll have to see what happens next
The
year.
crazy thing is, I'm looking at this like, holy shit, this looks like it's actually being produced.
An adult version will also be released.
I think that might be like the adult version might be the joke.
Wouldn't that be it? That'd be great. They just actually launch this next year on April 1st for like one day on Steam or something.
But the funny thing is, pals take off their clothes on the adult version, but it's just like the pals in the original game.
Will you remain friends or fall in love or dismantle and eat them? Get that butcher snipe out. Oh. But April Fool's Day is tomorrow. Yeah, they did launch this like the day prior.
Time difference.
Oh. No, I think they did it on purpose. Early bird catches the worm.
Only pals.
Oh. Only pals. Oh. But yeah, that seems to be their actual April Fool's joke, which was still great. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh god.
Too bad Smol's not here to see it.
Yep. His loss.
Oh well. Anyway, so
This. Yep.
this is something you shared, and I'm not gonna lie. At first, when I was reading this, uh, you know, donates $5 to stream, politely asking to stop flashing images due to epilepsy. So people, if you got epilepsy, look away.
Photosensitive.
Do what?
Photosensitive epilepsy.
What? However it works. I
Right.
don't know how it works.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I do because I'm
when
epileptic.
when I first saw it, I thought it was going to be somebody who was like being really, really rude or something. And then I watched it and was like, "Wow, dude, that was kind of a dick move." I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
and
lie.
that's really what I got. Why I was like, okay, look, I get that. Doctor Disrespect, his whole persona is being the heel, the equivalent of a WWE. Fuck that, WWF. WWE is such a shit change.
It's WWF.
WWF, wrestling heel as a content creator. I get that. That's the whole persona. I get that. But the reason I personally don't do that kind of persona is because it does kind of become a part of you, and it does kind of sometimes even reflect something in you.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I see somebody do something like this, I'm like, no, you are a dick. Because if a content creator were to ask me this, I would not stop, but I would be like, hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. But this is definitely not the game for you if you're photosensitive epileptic on an array of reasons. There's explosions. You might want to like come back when I'm playing a different game, my man. Especially because I'm going to have to check that scoreboard a lot. So it's going to flick. I don't want you to get hurt. That's all he had to do. Instead, he acts like a petulant child. Just play it. No, play it.
I will here in a second, but yeah, like I was saying, I thought maybe it was somebody being a complete and total dick, and then I watched it and was like, "Oh, that was actually somebody being polite." I was like,
Yeah.
"Dude, can you not, please?" and then he was a complete douche nugget. And I know I'm the first one to tell people to go QQ in the fucking corner somewhere. I don't care about your thin-skinned pieces of shit and stuff, but there is a line, you know?
For me, medical conditions, I get,
Yeah.
and I'm like, and I wouldn't stop, but I
Like
would also
if
handle it
somebody was
better.
being a complete dick about it, that would be one thing. Then I would be a dick back, you know?
Yeah, you'd return that energy. Yeah,
Yeah, because that's usually how it comes when it comes to talking to these people, like those snowflake types and stuff like that. They always come at you aggressively, dickish,
yeah.
that sort of thing, demanding things of you and stuff, and demanding it back there, fucking with them. It's always fun, but all right, I'm gonna hit the play.
Enlarge it.
Hey, Doc, coming from someone with epilepsy. Can you not spam the scoreboard? Sorry, I know it's a weird ass.
All right.
Hey, Doc, coming from someone with epilepsy. Can you not spam the scoreboard? Sorry, I know it's a weird ass. It's Tristan with the $4.99.
And he literally does this for like a minute straight.
Yeah. Like,
And-
got a donation, was polite about it. This is a big move. I'm sorry.
Yeah, even the dono was like, I know it's a weird ask.
Yeah, I know.
And the thing is, in my mind, I'm like, you don't have to accommodate him.
Yeah, this is the
What you
dude.
have to do is be like, sorry, bro, this
Rainbow
probably isn't
Six
the stream
Siege.
for you.
Yeah, ranked. I know, man. 19 years later. Yep. Yeah, I gotta go though. Yeah, I'll talk to you.
But yeah, that was totally a dick move.
Yeah.
And I get this. There's an absolutely warning prior to the game launching. Yeah, that's fine. We're watching a streamer for one. All right. So
He very well could not have been there for when
he may not have been there for a game boot up. A lot of streamers, I'm pretty sure, boot the game prior
yeah, and I don't know what
and
his
then go
title of
into
the
it.
stream
So,
was because I don't watch Dr. Dick. I was about to say Dick Respect, but disrespect.
might as well. Dick respect.
Yeah. Dr. Dickless.
I mean, I've never had a bad thing to say about the guy.
Neither did
until
I.
now, so
Yeah, neither did I. I was very neutral to disrespect till now.
Yeah.
In fact, I thought the way Twitch did him was dirty.
yeah.
But
We still don't know why that happened.
yeah. And I'll still defend him on that, even though I think he's a piece of shit. But I will call people out for being pieces of shit when they are, and I will defend them when they're I may not agree with your what you say, but I'll defend your right to say it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like in this case, I don't agree with what he did because there was way better ways to handle it, especially yeah, right there. I unfollowed him for this. Yeah, I don't blame.
Apparently, tell me it's the first time you've encountered him without telling me it's the first time you encountered him. So I don't know. Is this like? I mean, I get it. Dr. Disrespect. Is this
See, that's
just
the
a
thing
running
is-
thing?
No, see that's the thing is his fans will defend him be under the guise of, oh, he's the heel of content creation. That's the whole persona. I'm like, okay, but you do realize that there's a difference between being, dealing with trolls, dealing
Yeah.
with people being disingenuous, and then just being a shitty person to your fans. This is being a shitty person to your fans. That is
Oh yeah.
that, and if you can't differentiate the difference, you're not just being a persona. You beyond the persona are a jackass.
Yeah. I mean, I really don't have anything else to say. That was a dick move. Major dick move. Maybe that's part of his thing, but I don't know enough about Dr. Disrespect to really know. I mean, I know that's his name. Somebody said, well, his name is literally Dr. Disrespect. There's a lot of people who have various names out there, but they're not literal with their names and how they stream. So
I don't only play with a D-pad.
no, he really does. He plays with the D-pad all the time. You know why? Because he's always utilizing that controller. Go watch any of our streams. I'll say, hey, does anybody know how to open this or do that? And he's like, right analog stick or hit the A button. I'm like, I'm on keyboard, Chad. I'm on keyboard. And he goes, yeah, well, I'm on the master controller race all the time. He always plays with the D-pad. Don't let him tell you otherwise.
I play content warning on keyboard and mouse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, the controller. I tried controller. It sucked ass. They do not have that mapped.
No. All right, so let's move on. We'll leave Dr. Dick, whatever, alone for now.
It's a small story. Ain't nothing.
The Watch Survey. So I saw this somewhere. I thought I put the link to the tweet, but apparently I did not.
You said you ranked Minecraft or something?
Let me see if I actually retweeted it or something.
I think after I talked shit about Dr. Disrespect, I ran people off.
Be all right.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look for this particular. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to rate Animal Crossing. So yeah, there was this here. It's the world's first ever rating system to identify toxicity in online gaming.
Send that to me. I want to rate Animal Crossing.
It's in the thing.
It's in
Salt Mines. Here, let me send you the link to the tweet. All right. But
got it.
Yeah, apparently Millennium Gamers and Help Keep Watch, which is a community watch fighting racism in gaming, starting with Call of Duty. To join, watch Twitch clip. Okay. Have launched the first rating system to identify online game toxicity. Please check the rating system for yourself. And this, I'm sure, could never, ever, ever be abused in any way, shape, or form. So we're going to do it live.
Let's abuse it. Let me get control. Let me get control. Let me get control. Let me get control. Give me.
Control. Have at it. Go for it. You know how this works. Share your screen. If you can figure out how to share it, of course.
Okay. There we go. Yeah. Well, I shared. There we go.
I'll put it up. Don't worry. There we go.
Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome.
Okay. Let me F11. That way it's full screen. All right. This is for Animal Crossing. Please indicate respect the game, such as audio or text, include any of the following types of sexuality. Please indicate.
Small gun on Helldivers. Anyway.
Yep. Please indicate if the interactive user-generated aspects of this game, such as audio and or text, include any depiction interface.
Yes.
Yes. There are flag poles with big shafts that make me feel awkward.
Just hit the yes button. All right. Extreme. It was extreme levels. Let me tell you.
Those are big poles.
They were very big poles.
Controlled substance. Please indicate. Yeah, mushrooms. You can pick mushrooms. Absolutely.
There's lots. I'm pretty sure Nook loves to drink.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
Crude humor. Oh yes.
Oh my gosh, you know the people who just come to the island and just randomly say things that are
On the
crude all the
board,
time?
yeah.
I mean, shit, that one guy was talking about his giant hole and how he was going to bend over and he had to look at it. Golly.
Racism.
Oh gosh, that's all over. Have you seen Nook? I
Uh,
mean, seriously, it was in the audio, the chat, the gamers' names. I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw that one game guy called N-word something another, and he
please
was all
describe
over the place.
the racism.
Hard R was used.
Wait.
Can he type? Oh gosh, don't talk. Let me tell you what they did to the furries in that game. My gosh. Talk about slang words all over the place. Nook of Nook. Ah,
Oh, what was that? Uh,
which one?
the God, she's in freaking Smash Brothers.
Chief and
Doom guy and the one I know from the YouTube videos. The receptionist. Good.
um I don't remember what her name
It
was.
does the announcements each morning. Shit.
Isabel.
Isabel.
Yeah, I had to go look it up. Oh. Well, while we're typing this, why not? Oh wait, now that I think about it, I don't think anybody can even hear what I was playing because you're the one sharing screen.
Yeah, I'm about to say you're just bobbing your head.
I'm just bobbing my head to the music over here.
wait.
Nobody can hear it. Here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. There we go. While he's typing that.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Listen, this is the best unofficial, whatever you call it. I can't remember what it is. But yeah, I know what it is.
Together we are. Together we are. We are one.
All right, back to whatever Chad's doing.
Okay, I think that's good.
Oh, he finally finished writing.
Yeah, that
his
sounds
next
insane
one.
enough.
All right. Okay, click the button.
I just was gonna have you read it, but okay.
Well, I can't read it because it's too small, and my eyes
Okay,
are
then I'll read it.
nearsighted.
Jeez. Here. Okay, please describe the type of racist content you observe. Racist depictions of Egyptians, because they have the one character that looks like an Egyptian. That racist depictions of furries, sexualization of Isabel and Nook. Gamer islands can have offensive names that aren't named after official Pacific islands. Enslavement of bugkin.
Violence. Is there any violence? Absolutely, lots of
Yes.
violence. Yes, absolutely. This one guy screamed the N word and then blew off Isabella's head.
No,
I mean, it's
see,
not like they've ever played Animal Crossing. They're not going to know.
yeah.
Uh, I'm sorry. They yelled "Die N word" and then blew off her head with a shotgun. Uh, uh, that is not what I said, but close enough. Gender discrimination, absolutely, lots of that. It was in the audio, the chat, gamers' names. Yes, described it all used together. Do you observe gender discrimination and violence used together? Absolutely. Let's see. Describe the type of gender based discrimination you observed. It would only let me pick between boy and girl. That's it. That's all you need to do.
No, it gets better. The non-binary residents were denied homes.
For being non binary.
Afterwards, there's a cutscene where the player drowns several of them.
Oh. Let's see. What do we got here? What is your gender identity? You're definitely non binary and other.
Other.
You're non binary and other.
Oh, it won't. I can only pick one or the
Really?
other. You
Pick other and say also non binary, but this won't let me pick it. And Alkin. The watch is already discriminating against my non-binary brothers and sisters out there who are multiple things.
How
and not
dare you?
just non-binary
How
or
dare
other.
you,
How
sir?
dare you, the watch, put you on blast right now.
We're having way too much fun with this stupidity.
I can't believe they missed that one little oversight right there.
Yeah, especially with the way these nut jobs are. Oh my god.
Oh, what is your age?
Honestly, I
18
am not.
years and
Wait, I am non-binary plus animal kin.
Animal kin. Okay, there we go. Non-binary animal kin.
Plus age. I can't put it all.
Nope. I guess that's about as far as it goes. Let's see. We'll go with 18 years and younger because it's Animal Crossing.
No.
No.
No. You gotta be the creepy age.
Oh, you gotta be the creepy age. All right. Select what country you're from. Put the United States. Canada. That is not the United States. You are not a robot. Really? Motorcycles? I hate these things.
Well, there's like a sliver of a motorcycle right here.
Yeah, I know. It does it to me all the fucking time, too, which is why I hate them. Want to help some more? All right, let's pop back over to mine real quick. So this is the toxicity rating, the world's first rating system for monitoring racism, gender discrimination, and overall toxicity in online games. Not only lets you do a few of them at the moment, but this is what we've got so far. We have Call of Duty right here. Here's the survey results so far. 78% of respondents reported experiencing toxicity in Call of Duty. 75% racism. 67 gender discrimination. 90% direct violent threats. Sexual content, crude humor, controlled substances, conversations. Call of Duty is a video game series. Okay, yeah. Now let's see Fortnite here. 76. 69. Oh, it's got the good number for racism.
Okay,
Yeah.
really quick. As far as Call of Duty is concerned,
Yeah.
okay. I don't think I can.
Yes.
I think you have to do the share. I don't think I can.
Well, I'm sharing right now, yeah.
No, I'm saying like I just shared a screen.
Oh, there.
3 or 4 times, maybe. I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Come
Yeah.
on, Call of Duty. Let's get 100%, baby.
Let's see. Fortnite, 76%. Now here's a good one, Minecraft. Now we know Minecraft is probably going to be pretty low here. I mean, but that's 62%.
Damn. Direct violent threats. We know what that's from. You blew somebody's house up.
Oh, sexual content, crude humor. And just so you know, none of these are real. None of these statistics are real.
No,
I
of
am almost
course not.
positive people are in here trolling by this point. 76. See, if they had just stuck or stuck to like the third person, first person shooters, they could have gotten away with this, right?
Yep.
Because that's where a lot of that talk comes from. It's like, I'm gonna fuck your mother or whatever it is, right? Like I'm gonna kill you, all this other stuff. That's usually the kind of talk you hear from those games. Wait a second. What do you mean coming soon?
They don't have the stats yet, supposedly.
Okay. GTA Online. I can't wait to see that one.
Boom. This is going to be a big old blob. Like, that's
But
going to
yeah,
be a complete.
like if they just cut out Animal Crossing and
GTA Online is
Minecraft,
going
they
to be
could actually get
100%
away
across
with
the board.
they could actually get away with this and say, look at all this toxicity. And then when you get to things like Minecraft, it's like, really? A lot of people don't play Minecraft online with
Yeah,
people
well-
other than friends for the
Well, the
most
funny thing is,
part.
I'm thinking about this like, they're like, look at all this toxicity. And my only reaction is, so?
But yeah, I reported what was it? Animal Crossing New Horizons for its toxicity. So you know.
Oh, that
let's
was
see.
way too much fun and way too hilarious.
Absolutely lots of controlled substances in Minecraft. Yes.
Yeah,
Extreme
I
crude
mean,
humor,
you can get high in Minecraft, technically.
racism. Let's see. Let's see.
Well,
Violence.
if you didn't install that audio pack, you wouldn't be called the N-word all the time.
There we go. Because that's what they want, right? Let's see. Gender discrimination. Audio. Absolutely.
There's only a male and female character.
Spelling Mel like Mel in the snail Mel. Oh. Uh,
Yeah, you can't write a whole.
I'm going to prefer not to say. Let's see. I'm going to say United States. Yeah, this could never be abused, people. Just so you're aware, never.
We
could this
totally
have been
meant
abused.
everything we said tonight. How toxic these games are.
Oh, that's.
Oh God.
Oh, you know what?
How binary of you.
No, I'm trying to make it sound legitimate. Okay.
All right. VAY. Survey SERVAY.
Jeez, I can't type apparently right now.
VEY?
Jeez. There we go. It's EY. I just keep hitting the A button because my fingers don't want to work properly. It's a side effect of getting old.
Mhm.
Anyway. Wow, really? You know what? I give up trying to type. That is not what I was trying to type at all. Ah. Did I
Yo,
not?
we might be here late if we gotta wait for Zio to learn how to spell. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I can't spell. Listen, one of the things I can't do is math and spelling.
So, you know, grade school shit. Got it.
Ah. Oh well, we'll go with. Oh, listen, I own the fact that I'm very, very bad at both those things. The two things I didn't learn in school is to use math without using my fingers and to spell. Luckily, my kids are far ahead of the curve on me on that one. At least I raised them to do it right.
I can just imagine one of them coming up, Dad, I need help with my spelling test, and you're just like, fuck.
Nope, I just prompt. Like, that is beyond my abilities. I am sorry. You're on your own.
Good luck, kids.
Good luck. No, we have flashcards and words, and we do all that. And I have the spelling; he doesn't. So, but anyway, there we go. That was it. Just had to talk about it for a hot minute because I mean, the survey can never be corrupted or anything like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
I just found it hilarious. All right, so what are we looking at now? Because I did not share this one.
Okay. We're looking at this is something IGN shared, right?
Mm-hmm.
But go just below that, and you'll see Master of the TDS.
Yeah. Okay.
IGN got caught botting to pump up the numbers of that article and that tweet.
Oh. Is that what happened here?
Oh yeah, and they got caught bad. Scroll down.
Ocean
Scroll
Magic
down. You'll see all the bots, and they are bad. They bought the cheap bot farm.
But man. We gotta go beyond all.
No. Like, can't wait to see what crazy virtual reality games they come up with. Now can't wait to see what new graphics.
God, look at it.
They all start with
bot.
can't wait to see.
These are bots with check marks. Somebody's paying money for these guys.
Yeah, somebody
Holy
bought
shit.
IGN paid money. That's a bot farm too. The K Twin blog.
Wow, GDC is going to be lit. Can't wait. Are all these bots here too?
Whenever they
Oh my
say
God, they are. They fucking are.
yeah.
Holy shit! Oh, they're all check marks. How much money is that?
It's
Oh,
about $8 per.
no, it costs more than that for the check mark.
Oh right. The price went up.
See,
So that's like
the
12?
base is like $7. And then it's like 17 or something to get the check mark, or 12 or something like that.
No, it's like 12. I ain't paying 17 for that shit. Fuck that.
12, something like that. You have a check mark. You should know how much it costs.
Yeah, well, when I got mine, it was like 8.
Yeah, you got the cheaper. You got it when it was cheaper. The amount of bots posting. Holy snap. Ah. The bots are really serious, guys. Ah.
Wait.
That's great. The bots we pushed out of Malevolent Creek ended up here. we typed in a strategy to deal with it.
About to say, I haven't commented yet, but I was going to comment. Called in a hell diver, then put in up, down, down.
For fuck's sake. Let's see, which one? We'll go with that. Sure, you may have put it in wrong, but it's okay. That was great. Holy bot form, Batman.
Yeah.
Bots everywhere.
So,
There's more. I mean, they're
By
kind of
the way-
getting drowned out here, but still.
so wait, I want to follow this particular one up with another one.
All right.
Which might have been it should be right along with this. Should be the next one if you clicked on both articles that were.
Well, this is the one below it.
No, I mean like in the salt salt
Elon
thing.
Musk?
Yeah.
Okay.
This came out very close to when the time that TDS kind of exposed this and has been exposing the bots that have been on Twitter for a while now.
Yeah.
He's been on a freaking holy crusade on this bot bullshit, and I couldn't be happier, to be frank.
He needs to be. So,
Well, Musk, I think, saw it. because the
Probably.
timing.
It was like, holy fucking shit! They're doing the thing we didn't think they would do and pay for premium access.
Yeah. So he
Does-
so he posted that and was like, if you get accidentally nuked in the Fallout, reply to me or X Engineering.
yeah,
I did message X Engineering, but it wasn't because I got banned or anything.
yeah.
I literally tagged X Engineering and just typed, "We found one," and that was on a whole different post. But yeah,
Yeah, that's just great. All right, so it's time for our midstream. What is it? What's the word I'm looking for?
break.
Yeah, who cares?
Under-
Anyway,
under-
have Laura Croft named most iconic video game character of all time.
Bullshit. I like Laura Croft. I think she's hot. I think she's the body type I would like to enjoy. But
Oh no.
saying she's more iconic than Pac-Man, Mario, Sonic,
Yeah. Yeah.
Samus.
Samus maybe, but not Pac-Man.
Mrs. Pac-Man. We want to go for women. But also, if you look at who came up with this,
It's these people. The BAFTA Game Awards, which are useless.
well, what does BAFTA stand for?
I
What is
used
the
to
B?
know.
The B stands for British.
Yeah, it's the British something.
Does anybody know where the original company that came up with Laura Croft was from? I'll give you a hint.
Britain?
Yep.
Well, that makes sense.
And by the way, what is Britain currently struggling with? Identity crisis. They are having a huge trouble getting people to like them.
Actually, I don't know what is going on in Britain. I hadn't paid attention since Brexit, to be totally honest.
It's getting a lot.
Like, I hear it's going good, and then I hear other people saying it's going bad, but I don't know because I haven't paid attention.
It is going terrible.
So, yeah, I know they had a problem with, like, immigration, but other than that,
immigration is a nightmare. The legal system is all fucked up. A majority of their leaders are now of foreign. Like their leaders are from different countries now, like not even British born.
so they
Or
played
conquered.
the DEI game to the core.
Yep,
Holy shit.
they're conquered.
Yep, conquered. Britain has fallen. Anyway, sorry, Sargon. Let's see. Mario, Zelda, Donkey Kong,
Don't worry,
Sonic.
Sargon. You can always, use a gun to defend your country. Oh wait,
No, you can't. You'd have to come to America for that one. I'm sorry, but Pac-Man and Tetris Spock is not what I would put in that list at all.
I would put
Now,
Mario, like Link, Zelda.
I would
Donkey
put Mario.
Kong.
Mario
maybe.
and Sonic would be the only two out of that list that I would consider.
The thing is, I don't consider Lara Croft that iconic compared to a lot of other games.
Well, see, I'm thinking, what would be considered iconic? Something that everybody would identify, right? For the most part, majority of people would know. Lara Croft they wouldn't know. Mario, you put Mario, my kids know what Mario is.
Pikachu.
I know what Mario is. Pikachu is more iconic than Lara Croft right now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If I put Zelda, they may not know who Zelda is. Well, I take it back. My
Well,
kids
Zelda
would
the
know
game,
who Zelda
not-
is because my kid plays Breath of the freaking Wild. So, you know.
Well, Link.
Uh,
Zelda the game is what they mean.
No, we're talking about iconic characters.
Then, yeah, stupid. Zelda would
Mario,
not.
Zelda, it would be Link.
Link.
But
For
my
sure.
kids still would know who Zelda is because they played Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. But, you know, a majority of people wouldn't, right? That's why there's the whole joke about Link or like Zelda being a guy or what is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
And or I'm sorry, there's the whole joke of people calling Link Zelda because the name of the game is Zelda and you play as Link instead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Sonic, of course, they'll know. Donkey Kong, maybe here and there.
I
But
think
Pac-Man and Tetris Block, unless you're our age, you're not gonna. You may not know who that is. Those are not
Yeah.
iconic at this point.
yeah.
They are to us,
That
but
era
not to
has
the general
passed.
public. But yeah,
But
Lara
regardless-
Croft.
Croft ain't it.
Yeah, Croft ain't it. Sorry. On a scale
Maybe
of
most
1 to 10, how
iconic
would you
woman,
rate
but
Lara
even then, I'd
Croft?
give that to Samus.
1.
Hmm?
A 1. It says on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate Lara Croft? A 1.
That's terrible.
I know, because Lara Croft isn't that iconic. I mean, maybe if you played OG PlayStation, and that's all you played,
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Like,
or even Dreamcast, because I'm pretty sure those games came out on the Dreamcast.
no, they didn't.
Didn't they?
Nope.
No,
Just
well, never mind.
PlayStation.
Speaking of which, I think there's a Dreamcast Mini or something coming out soon.
Really?
Yeah, I meant to link that. Dreamcast Mini?
I'm about to lose some money.
Let's see. Let's see. Okay, never mind.
Considered.
Let's see. Dreamcast Mini was reportedly being considered. I could have swore I recently saw a story talking about there being an actual Dreamcast Mini coming out. But this is the only relative article from last year. A recent article.
Got my hopes up, Zio.
I'm sorry. I thought there was going to be one.
Dreamcast, I don't care what anybody says, Dreamcast was absolutely iconic. Going at me.
At D-Pad Chad, you are wrong about the Dream. You know what? Actually, I'm going to do that real quick. You know what? I am going to angry tweet D-Pad Chad here. At D-Pad. Really? Here it goes. You are, you know what, caps lock, wrong about Dreamcast Mini. Exclamation, 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 dot, 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 dot. Post. Everybody go at Chad right now. Oh. No, I could have swore I saw something on it recently, but I guess that it wasn't. There's nothing recent at all about this. Maybe an old article popped up. That sucks. I actually had my hopes up for this because I liked the Dreamcast. It was really ahead of its time.
It really was.
Really? What the fuck were they even considering? Sega seemingly also considered releasing a mini version of the PC conversions of Dreamcast titles, but these titles weren't received that well by the community. The fuck were you doing? There's great titles that came out on the Dreamcast that you could use. What the fuck did you pick? Let's see. If we wanted to release a console, it would be like 300 USD because we need to put real hardware in it, and the technology is just not cheap enough yet to actually do that. Sega is too expensive for a mini console. The fuck? Sega, I can emulate your Dreamcast right now for free.
Yeah.
Don't give me this bullshit. If Nintendo can make a halfway decent mini thing and still the ports off of, ROM sites because they don't have them anymore, I think you could figure it out. Dicks. Anyway,
I
so
swear, they come up with these excuses. No, they got no full well. Like, dude, come on now. No.
yeah, no. It's like Nintendo not releasing certain things because they're like, well, we just don't have access for it. And then they go and they take a ROM that was dumped eons ago, and then everybody knows that it was. And like, Nintendo, you just did the thing that you get pissy about when other people do it. And then you have the goal to sell it to us.
Yeah, I responded.
You responded. Oh. I've got like 18 notifications or 20 plus notifications. Holy shit. Anyway, go. Oh, love it. Oh. All right, let's move on.
Moving
shall
on,
we?
moving on.
Moving on. So this is the largest campaign ever to stop publishers destroying games. So, speaking of emulation, if you haven't seen anything from YouTube and stuff, because I've talked about this in the past a long time ago about preservation, video games, pirating, all that stuff. And I'm huge into preserving games, having access to emulators, being allowed to do it. And I really hate digital copies, even though I am primarily a Steam player at this point. But, having the ability to still have access to your games after, say the server or something goes down. Feel free to chime in, Chad.
I'm agreeing the whole time. What was there to chime in on?
I don't know. Continue talking about it for a second. But anyway, so if you don't know, I think it's Ubisoft, right?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sure.
Ubisoft is really bad about attaching DRM to single player shit.
Ubisoft, EA did it.
And then Ubisoft is got a bad habit of just suddenly shutting down the server that checks that DRM for their digital stuff, or even anything with a disc for that matter. And the older it gets, the more likely it is for Ubisoft to cut it off, which then means you can't play the game at all unless you go and get a pirated copy somewhere. The crack. Yep. Ubisoft is really, really good about doing that. And this guy has essentially launched an all-out war on Ubisoft because of the crew.
Look, I can't disagree because I don't see how it's legal because in my mind, you are stealing my property from me. If I cannot use something I bought because of something the developer has done to essentially brick the game or has designed it to brick after X amount of time, that is theft. I am not renting this game for $70. I am purchasing this game. This is not a rental. This is brought to me as you are purchasing.
But anyway, yes, everything Chad said. So the thing is, when they do this, they're usually small games. The communities aren't that large anymore. And we talk about it. I've talked about it several times in the past. Every time they do that, and then we find out that we've got like a list of 7 games that no longer work because they've been hit with DRM at some point through some update, and then the server or whatnot that would check it no longer functions because Ubisoft or EA or somebody has decided to shut it down. And however, they are shutting down, I think, at the end of this month or the end of last month. What month is it again?
April now.
Oh, yeah, it was the end of last month. They shut down the servers for a game called The Crew. Do you know what that is?
A racing game that I'll never play.
Yeah, it is a racing game that boasts itself being a hybrid of an MMO / Need for Speed, that essentially you can drive from one coast to the other coast of a scaled down version of the United States, right? Now, with this game, of course, because a lot of the stuff is done with AI players, not actual players, but there are the ability to race other people. It doesn't necessarily need an online component to function. But that game is large enough that this guy is essentially launching a crusade that I 100% back, by the way, against Ubisoft for it.
Games, or a lot of them. I also enjoy owning things. Like things in my hand or my immediate vicinity that I
We're not
use
going to watch this
frequently.
whole thing.
When I
But
walk down the street, I like how people don't usually run up to me and try to take the clothes off my back because it's generally understood by society that those are mine and belong to me. But see, just by me saying those things, we already have a problem. Yeah, you can probably see where this is going. The video game industry has a lot of problems, like a lot of problems. I think regulators have no idea, actually. But there's one problem in particular I've been hating for decades, and it's getting worse and worse. And that is destroying video games so that no one can ever play them again. And I don't mean your brother sticking a disc in the microwave so that your copy is destroyed. I mean everyone's. There's a really specific way this happens. Just as a quick refresher, for most of gaming history, this hasn't been much of an issue. Most games contain the code that interfaces with the hardware and
gonna
run the
actually
game,
post this
and that's the whole
chat.
story. Now, for online multiplayer games, it's a little different. Where a lot of the older ones will let players host the server that runs the game, then other people would connect to it.
this
Or
way,
sometimes
if
give
you
you the
want to
soft.
actually go to it and watch this full video, you're welcome to. It's in the chat right now. I'll try to put it in description afterwards.
Yep.
But essentially, he's launching a legal prong type thing in multiple countries to try and get one of them to possibly hear the issue and actually make a law saying you can't do this. And usually, all it takes is one country to do it.
Yep.
Before others start to fall in line, because that's what happened with loot boxes so far and what's been going on with loot boxes. It took one to finally take the stand, and then other countries started to also make these laws too about the unregulated gambling and gaming that is available to minors.
So I got a question. Why did games, I think I know the answer, but just to verify, why did games move away from client-side hosting?
So they could just rip it from you like that. You will own nothing and you will be happy. It's that simple.
That was it. Like, there was no, like, financial, like, it was too not viable.
I don't think there was really a reason. I mean, having them do it makes it more stable. When it's client side, it's a combination of hacks and making it more stable for people. It was a better product that way.
Well, if there's no product, then it's not a better product.
Yeah, I know, but then they wait until the game is so old because there's a Crew 2 and then another one that's coming out or something too, right? When it gets so old, they think they can just flush it down the toilet and be done with it. Nobody's going to notice. But we're talking about a player base that apparently topped out at 12 million at one point.
And also keep in mind that people get nostalgic and they go back.
Yeah, and there's no reason.
Especially if the new games like today are complete dog shit, like Suicide Squad.
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, this game actually did launch itself like an offline mode for a split second by accident in an update.
Yeah.
And then they reversed it real quick, but people noticed it. That was the problem. It was this or another game that did that. And they're like, sorry, that was an accident. You can't actually do that. So it's one of those. Essentially, what we're doing is making the argument that if the product exists, we buy the product, you should give us the ability to continue hosting the product ourselves, like we used to.
Yeah.
Like if we wanted to play OG StarCraft, we get computers together, we link them together, we play StarCraft.
Yeah.
We don't need BattleNet to make that happen.
No, we can just use Direct Connect.
Yeah. And games today don't have that ability anymore, but they should.
Yeah, it should be a failsafe, if nothing else.
Yeah, like if you're going to sunset your title, and it was one of these, and it's not like it requires people to be online for you to play it. You should have the ability to still be able to play it offline by yourself or with another friend or host your own server, and companies cannot come after you for doing that sort of thing, which is the other prong in this, right? So, for those who don't remember, Blizzard Entertainment, aka Activision Blizz, my favorite company in the whole wide world that I absolutely loathe. There was a classic there was a classic server, Nostalia's, right? And Blizzard has not given players access to World of Warcraft in that setting for over a decade, right? The game is like 15 years old or something at the time that the server was up, and we haven't had that version of WoW for around over a decade at that point.
Okay.
So this classic server brought itself up. It spread through word of mouth. It became extremely popular. And this is one of the things that people pissed all over Blizzard about, because Blizzard eventually sent them a cease and desist and shut it all down because it was World of Warcraft. But it wasn't the version of World of Warcraft that was available. It was the original OG version of World of Warcraft. Right? And that's what these things, what this guy is attempting to get into law somewhere, is to prevent things like that from happening. If you as a company are not providing that service anymore, you can't go after somebody else for providing that.
This is
to play.
This is an offshoot of Right to Repair. You realize that, right?
Yes, it is. It also goes into, essentially like preservation of games and things like that. And now Blizzard, of course, about 2 years after they shut down Nostalia's, they came out with classic servers with the help of the Nostalia's team. So they could then market it and make people pay retail price for WoW just to play Classic again, which was a success for them. It's what they needed. MMO player count. Let's see. Let's take a look at it real quick. Really verifying that I'm human. Just give me the damn things. Let's see. Give me the list.
Right there at top, World of Warcraft.
Let's see. Well, see, they had them separated in here the last time I looked at it. They may actually have. Oh, there it is. World of Warcraft Classic. But yeah, anyway, World of Warcraft Classic 32.26, which is really low, actually, compared to what it was.
Mm.
But I'm wondering if it's double feeding, which is another problem with this site, is the fact that it could be double feeding, because anyone who is playing World of Warcraft Classic has this account too, because this is the retail.
Mm.
So that number is feeding into this number, more than likely.
Yeah.
So it looks like this number is higher,
But take the
but
32
these
out.
people are specifically essentially playing WoW Classic and nothing else. May occasionally bop over to retail for the fun of it to look at some stuff, and then goes back to Classic. But anyway, but yeah, so they essentially have two different metrics for their one game now, which they do force you to pay a monthly subscription to, no matter which version you're doing. But yeah, in an attempt to try and stop that, this is where this is all being kicked off from. But
Yep.
anyway, if you go to stopkillinggames.com, you can actually get all the information here that you need to take action and do a thing if you're interested.
I might actually look into doing for Ohio.
But take action. You can then select your country of resident. Like, this guy has done a lot of the groundwork already for the most part and set this up. And if you actually watch the video, he does explain the game plan, like the plan, how how he plans to go about doing this, and essentially starts listing the countries, what to do, who to talk to, where to send it to. But if you come here, it is pretty straightforward where to do. And you can get contact here, gives you the first step, second step, and pretty much walks you through this entire system, which, by the way, these systems are designed to be very, very complicated, so you can't do it, by the way. So this guy has essentially written a guide out to make it as easy as possible for everyone to do, which is pretty
Good
cool.
man. Good man.
Now, unfortunately, the United States is on the lowest priority for the most part when it comes to things. He's focusing most of his stuff on France.
That's because we're
Because,
Ubisoft that.
Ubisoft's headquarters is in France, apparently. Oh, and it's written in French for you French-speaking people, by the way.
You baguettes out there.
That's right. Things are actually in your native tongue to make it as easy as possible for you to do this, to file your reports, to get your voices heard. And maybe, just maybe, some politician, they will actually get the thing and they will introduce it into Parliament or whatever it is, the Senate floor, that sort of thing, and might get a thing passed. And this is probably the biggest push that anybody's really had to try and mobilize this sort of thing, which is why I wanted to talk about it for a second and get it out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And seriously consider doing this, because even if the United States is low on the priority list, keep in mind, this gets pushed into the United States, everybody else will look at that and go, "Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's one of the biggest gaming markets in the world. Maybe we should take notice of that."
Yeah.
wide. And it's
Goes
eligible
into
for
a-
literally anyone who owned the crew. Yeah, anyone. Aren't you glad
be
I
right
cleared
back.
up those dead ends? Although it does have a critical flaw that can't be avoided. See, the option for all owners of the game is to contact the DGCCRF, France's National Consumer Protection Agency. You go through this website here. They accept complaints worldwide, but there is a catch. The catch is they want everyone to contact Ubisoft first. So that means everyone is going to have to contact Ubisoft support, tell them to fix the game. Then, when Ubisoft refuses, or 2 weeks have passed, then you can contact France. This is a major setback because gamers are not known for their long attention spans. So asking people to wait up to 2 weeks before taking a second step may ruin us.
But yeah, which means you got to stay vigilant, guys. But yeah, seriously, go check this out. Watch the whole thing. It is about 31 minutes. If you ever owned the crew, you can be drafted into this army. For those of us who haven't owned the crew, there's not a whole lot we can do. But yeah,
I may be asking the
Still.
impossible here. I don't know. This right here could be exactly why the games industry has been able to get away with this crap for so long. Because no one has the attention span for this second step. Some of you can do it, though. I know it. Some of you. But let's look at the rest of the campaign, because I am not stopping there. God, no. Though remember, everything I'm about to show you can be done in addition to that worldwide step. So there's no one or the other here.
Yeah.
And with that, let's start with the outskirts. Australia. Okay, Australia has a two-pronged attack. First, if you own the crew, you can file complaints to the ACCC, and they may do something. There was news not long ago about the ACCC going after the games industry. For God's sake, we need to find a way to piggyback onto this. Don't go after them and ignore customer games being destroyed. Don't do that to me, Australia. But besides that, Australia is also the first of our government petitions. And anyone in Australia can sign these, not just owners of the crew. And
Oh, well, I take it back. Watch this, because apparently sometimes we can all do it, apparently.
honestly, you guys need to hurry up, because once it's approved, we only have a 4-week window. Except, of course, it's not ready yet, even though it's been submitted. They give us a small window, but then don't tell us when it starts. Oh my God. Now, the upside is we only need 50 Australians to sign, but that's nothing. If we show up with 50, they may not take it seriously. I'd rather we showed up with 50,000. It's like a wise game ad once said, there's no kill like overkill. This is the most time-sensitive element of the entire operation. Go sign it as soon as you can. Future Ross again. I just got word from the Australian government that the petition looks fine, but they can't open it for signing until April 22nd or maybe May 15th. They don't know. So they can't even meet the 4-week deadline they're holding us to. What the hell, Australia? Moving on over, next we have Brazil.
Alrighty then.
Now, Brazil is the wild card in all of this. All the feedback I received said their consumer protection agency would probably be ineffective, but having a class action lawsuit very likely would work. Apparently, the argument of we sold you a product, but we can take it back at any time doesn't fly with a lot of judges down there. Now, at the time of this video, the situation was still in limbo, so this one may or may not happen. If it does happen, however, the cost of a class action lawsuit could be affordable if we have a fundraiser. I was told a 4-figure sum estimate. I currently do not have plans for a fundraiser, but if this looks viable, yeah, we may do one later. Don't worry, 90% of the battle plans still work even if no one spends a dime. Brazil is just part of the attack on all fronts mentality I've been taking. Moving on up is the United States. Okay, and moving on is Canada. Now, the thing about Canada is the federal agencies can't do much on this issue. So we have
That's
to look
the
at the
United States,
provinces. Okay, the United States. Listen, guys, I want to keep it real with you. The U.S. is the suicide mission of this operation. Unlike a lot of other countries, the laws are not gray on this issue. And at this point in time, it's almost hopeless. Almost. Owners of the crew can still contact the FTC, and I've been given coach points by a lawyer we can tell them to increase our odds to look into this. I am still not expecting a victory here. It's more like I just want to be sure our options are truly dead in the United States before I write it off. I don't want to pronounce the patient dead too quickly. You know how that goes. And hey, don't forget, if you own the crew, you still have that option to contact France directly. In fact, I prefer you do that before you contact the FTC, since it has way better odds. Now, if you're an American and don't own the crew, which is probably the majority of my audience, then I have nothing for you. I'm sorry, guys. I really tried. I just couldn't find anything. Game ownership really is as bad as the naysayers say in the United States. The best I can do is tell you to get the attention of someone else who does qualify to do something. Remember the 3 points. If you're an American and don't own the game, you're number 3. All right, back up to
But others
Canada.
can do 1 and 2.
What?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back, Chad. All right, let's head on to the next thing. But yeah, go check it out. Watch the whole video, all that stuff. Do the steps if you can. Of course, if you're in the United States and you didn't own the crew, find somebody who did so they can do steps 1 and 2. But let's move on. Call of Duty is officially recording your sultry voices in Season 3. Stop saying racist, sexist shit, and you won't be crying about getting banned. Voice chat recording and modern shit. There was a thing I heard about, and I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, just real quick prefix. Carlos here is mocking Call of Duty. He's not supporting it.
Oh, that's fine. But yeah. Anyway, there is a system out there that somebody has recently launched to capture, record, and archive all voice inside games.
It's illegal.
So I don't think that's illegal.
Yeah.
No.
And you want to? No. Hold up. You cannot verify the age of the person that you are recording. You cannot legally record minors. That is the problem.
Is that true?
Yes.
Because I live in a one-party consent state, and I can record absolutely anybody I want as long as I'm consenting to it.
When it comes to minors, it's different. That's the problem.
But I've never heard anything that excludes minors before. And
you might
on
want to
top
look to
of
see.
that,
You might want to look to see about the minor thing, because I know it's, and the difference with this is over various states. So if
all they
Yes.
need to do is be in the proper state,
yep,
and then they can launch it to whoever. But also, Call of Duty is a 17 plus game.
but
All they have to do is work on the assumption that you were 17 plus. And they could probably wiggle out of that if somebody has you can't record minor voices. It's like, well, they shouldn't have been playing this game.
shouldn't have, but well,
Yeah, and then the fault lies somewhere else. But anyway,
it depends on how the courts would view that. Like, would that view as strong enough to hold up in court? Okay, Roughna, don't ram my monitor. Jeez, come here. Roughna climbed down my shoulder and almost ran headfirst into my monitor.
yeah, there's like nothing that I'm seeing in Tennessee law about minors.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I don't know if it most likely would be state to state basis.
Let's see.
And if somebody, and again, the whole like rated M for mature thing, I don't know how much that would hold up in court.
Let's see. Yes and no. Oh, that's something else. Was the video recording in public space? Was taken private property? I'm going to assume you're from.
It would be
There are no jurisdictions that make a distinction between adults and minors of the subject. It would be legal to record an adult in that jurisdiction. It would be legal to record a minor as well. The only places where the distinction becomes meaningful is if a minor strips or does something sexual, but that's a whole other set of laws.
Yeah.
Is it illegal to film minors without permission? I'm not finding anything that really says it's illegal.
okay. Maybe I'm wrong then.
So, outside of making the distinction of CP,
But
and
yeah,
like, yeah, that's
Obviously.
illegal. Let's see. Laws vary in different countries. In the U.S., if you're in public and you're not, there's reasonable expectation of privacy, like a bathroom or a locker, then you generally have the right to be photographing anyone, record anyone, blah blah blah. That's stuff we already know. Yeah, I'm not finding anything.
Okay, maybe I'm completely off base then.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before, but yeah, I mean it could be in some jurisdiction somewhere. But hey, Call of Duty, of course, is recording all your shit, and they will ban you for it. Which, by the way, Xbox
Yeah, I kind of found
banned
this
that
when you
too.
found yours.
Um,
Did you bring it up?
Where did it go? Did I not? What happened to it? Where's the Final Fantasy thing?
I don't know. Did you exit off of it by accident?
I don't know where it was to begin with. Did I put that in general?
Let me check here.
By accident?
I think you might have, because I'm not seeing it in the.
We had a lot of general traffic recently.
Oh no, right here, Xbox hateful content filter.
Where's that at?
Oh,
Salt
mine.
Mines? Did I miss that somewhere?
Just below
Oh,
IG
yeah,
and
I guess I may have accidentally missed it when I was bringing up stuff. But anyway, so Xbox has a history of this. So I know I like to toot the horn of Xbox and say how great, Game Pass is and stuff like that for, the most bang for your buck and stuff. However, the thing I haven't done in a long time is used in-game voice chats for pretty much anything. Because we
Yep.
use Gilded.
Yep. Use
So,
Gilded, use Discord, use anything but in game because these companies are out of their fucking minds.
recently, Xbox or Final Fantasy 14 released on the Xbox this past year, which was great. Xbox finally gets access to Final Fantasy 14. Great game. However, because of Xbox's stringent hate speech rules and things like that, which is why we never really use the voice comms for anything, unless it's a game that really requires it. And those are usually indie games, so it doesn't matter on the PC. Xbox has been banning people for commonly used terminology in the game. Yeah, March 21st, Final Fantasy XIV made its debut, but players are already facing some weird limitations imposed by Microsoft and are getting banned for unintentionally breaking them. Within the Square Enix MMO community, there are commonly terms used for guild searches is free company because in the game they're called free companies. That's it.
And how is that hate speech? I don't even
Well,
understand that.
The Microsoft system labels it as solicitation. Prostitution, essentially. Free company. Anyway, resulting
You
in
want some
bans
free
for its
company for the
usage.
weekend, big boy?
Even the abbreviation FC, which is used widely across the MMO, here, mind you, can activate the system and prompt bans. Notably, the account blocked on Xbox is the one affected, not Square MMO. So if you've paid for it on PC or something, you can still have access to it. But Xbox will promptly ban you, which also might directly result in you not being able to play several of your Xbox games too, because that's how they do business over there.
Good thing I play on PC. Where
Yeah.
all these areas are in their own sphere.
See, I got suspended on Xbox for trying to help people find an FC with their built-in look for party feature. And it comes with receipts because that's what we always like. This account violated the community standards and was subject to enforcement action. Impact. While the current suspension remains active, this account cannot communicate with others, join multiplayer games, so any game that is multiplayer is out, by the way, or upload media to the Xbox network. Details. Raise the FC is recruiting in Crystal Data Center. So allow me to translate. Raise is the name of the free company, aka the guild, who is recruiting for people on the data center known as Crystal, which is essentially
Server.
it's the server that holds servers, because they have data centers and then they have servers. And Zolaria here is the actual server name. So but we are a chill FC, open to helping new players and recruiting players. Feel free to message me for more info. So what Xbox has done is banned this person for soliciting actual favors, apparently. But in reality, they were just recruiting for the guild.
Recruiting for their guild on a video game.
Yep. Furthermore, Xbox users weren't happy with the filter censoring of innocuous words. An example includes the phrase harvest ants being distorted to Harvey ants due to the acronym. Oh my gosh, because STD is a blocked word.
Yep.
So the fact that it's got ST space D, and here we have evidence of that too. Additionally, attempts to form a guild using the word knight on Xbox are thwarted due to the system flagging the term NIG. Really?
Yep. No. That. Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Xbox, you were not ready for this game. Have you faced this issue while playing? Okay. Somewhere else I was reading stuff, but they also apparently banned things like Savage. I think I got it from the Reddit threads. But apparently Savage, which is a raid tier difficulty, was also banning people too. So if you're looking for
I
somebody
saw
for
that.
like Savage, Alexandria or something else, it would like ban them for that too. And it's just like, really, Xbox? Really? Go too far with this. They were not ready for this game at all. So I wonder how that's going to change things.
All they have to do is put a flag in their system for Final Fantasy 14.
They have a lot of things to do, because I'm sure they want to keep it as much of it intact though for it. But just the fact that common things that have never been an issue in the entirety of its lifespan is now being flagged by their essential hate speech filter. It's just fucking hilarious.
If I was the Final Fantasy 14 team, I'd look at this and be like, I would straight up be like, make a decision, us or your filter.
They would probably choose the filter, to be totally honest.
Then we'd pull the game.
Yeah, which would suck.
And no, I would dead ass pull the game and be like, it was Microsoft's decision.
Yeah. All right. Time is cutting short because I've got to get off here. So let's hit the last of this real
All right,
quick.
old man.
But apparently the Helldivers community manager.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Helldivers community manager.
Gotta wear this.
Yeah, sweet liberty. But anyway, I also don't like the terms casual or hardcore because they come with implications that the skill equals passion. These words are something gamers cling to, but they are being rendered meaningless as games become more accessible, inclusive, and experimental. I'm not talking much because it's not my turn to talk. It's time for for black people to be heard and for
Fire
white
her.
people to listen.
Fire her.
I want to
Racism.
continue doing everything I can to help, including passing the mic. I'm so tired of games focusing on parent/child narratives, period. Let alone male centric ones. They are only relationships worth exploring. Now, with the exception of this top one here, which, was what the fuck ever. That was from last year. The rest of these are from 4 years ago, it looks like.
Okay.
Except for maybe these because they don't have a date, a year on it. So it
That
might be
means
current
it's this year.
Yeah. So, these ones that you want to look at, it's like, really, why has this person been hired? Probably shouldn't have them in our Helldivers thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Helldivers has kicked wokeness kind of to the curve with a bunch of shit too.
Which makes me wonder if they're still there.
Which is, yeah, that's the weird thing. So, but she's right here, March 11th, which was recently. Plus, Helldivers is pretty woke, dog. Game was made by a lot of LGBTQ and brown people and black people and women, and it's a big satire of jingoism. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Anyway,
I've never heard that term.
me either. It amuses me they don't know that Super Earth is bad. It also explains a lot about the world at present. This part is wild, just unchecking the accountability box for men completely. Some really big, stinky opinions here, which is a quote tweak from this. I think it's true that bridging the gap will have to come more from men than women, but I think diagnosis of toxic masculinity only exacerbates the problem, causing further negative polarization, which are more recent ones here. Yeah, I'm not sure how to think about this at all. Are you looking at something?
Yeah.
Looking her up?
Yeah.
Got anything worthwhile?
Well, you know what's weird about her account? So most people that put that they're part of a team, whatever.
Uh huh. Oh,
Well,
it says these posts are protected on my end.
yeah, they are. But that doesn't stop me from noticing that one, she doesn't have a blue check mark. Most media managers will get
Well, you
that
can
check.
hide it, so
That's true. That's true. I
if
forgot
you
about
have
that.
the big money one, you're able to hide it.
I forgot that was the thing now. But also know how it says community and social,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't
Helldivers
say
and Arrowhead.
but it doesn't say manager.
I don't know. I
Um,
just don't know how to think about this one. I'm sorry.
Yeah, which is why I'm wondering if it's not somebody somebody who's really pissed off because they said they weren't going to add their flag.
Well, according to Grums, it's the manager.
Drums does do pretty good research, so that's
Yeah.
why I'm leaning more towards it. Very well could be.
But and he usually has pretty good sources on this. But these older ones, they're whatever. I wouldn't hire her just based off these older tweets anyway. That top one is whatever. Like, I don't care one way or the other. Casual, hardcore.
No, that's whatever.
That doesn't equal passion. I don't know where she heard that from. But that is dumb.
Most
That
people
is
don't
how
even
much you
consider that.
play the game is what casual and hardcore means in the gaming sphere.
Yeah.
If you're a casual, one of those filthy casuals like myself, you're not on the game that often, but you do play it for fun. If you're hardcore, you are in that game. That is your life. You are playing that game
Daily.
all the time, daily. That's the difference between hardcore and casual terms in the gaming sphere, Catherine. So you're just objectively wrong there.
I see
I don't
that
know where
second.
you heard it equals passion.
That second one's just straight racism.
But yeah. And these, of course, are older ones. I wouldn't hire her just for
I wouldn't
that.
have hired her at all because I'd be like, you're a racist. What the hell?
This fourth one is just nonsense. It's like a wokey thinking that you have to know this when in reality nobody really gives a fuck.
And
what we
the
know
funny
is
thing,
Helldivers is a fun fucking game. Nobody gives a damn about the skin color or who fucking did it. We just enjoy the fuck out of it and we play it. It's that simple. I mean, nobody cares if they're LGBTQ or brown people or black people or white or yellow or gray or whatever.
and what kind of
And we get the joke, by the way, too. Because she talks about it amuses me that they don't know that Super Earth is bad. No, we get it. We know it. We've seen the lore. We've dug into it. We're playing a bit, lady.
Yeah, we just don't care because it's a video game.
We're playing a bit when we're saying things like for Super Earth and for freedom and eliminating the bugs that we created essentially, and the automatons that we attacked unprovoked. We get it. That's why we have the whole Super Troopers thing going on with it. So like, for a community and social manager, you're very delusional in your takes on the people playing your game. Have no idea what you're talking about. And this last one, I'm completely confused because it's cut off anyway, so I don't know what she's actually responding to. And what is there isn't a big deal. I mean, it's true. When you continuously call things like toxic masculinity, all you do is polarize people. So, I got nothing on that.
I mean, the one thing is enough for me to go, you know what? She shouldn't have been hired. But you know what's kind of funny to me? Look at who she's replying to on that. Plus, Helldivers is pretty woke dog.
Wait, where was it? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Look at the name.
Looks like a bot.
Yeah, it's a bot.
Yeah.
If you are a social media manager and you can't identify a bot like at a glance, in my mind, you probably shouldn't have the job.
She's bad at her job. But anyway, there's more, of course. We've got another toxic community manager, formerly of Destiny 2, and the current CM for the new Fallout on Prime series. Oh, is that the TV show? Seems to have a very big problem with white people, apparently. So yeah, there's that.
Yeah, I mean, what a shock! A game adapted show is going to be shit. Who would have thought?
Well, let's see. She was laid off from Bungie. I can tell you that Insider has have told me that at the same game companies, layoff are prioritizing activists. Neat. Anyway, so she was apparently laid off from Bungie. I wonder why. Let's see, what is this? Oh, yeah, that was your thing. But yeah, I guess that's the end of our show tonight.
Yep.
But yeah, this caught my attention real quick because it was Helldivers related, and I was like, this woman here does not sound like the same PR that we're used to seeing coming out of Helldivers. So it was kind of an oddity. And I wasn't sure how to go about that.
Yeah. And I'm actually on that dude's that bot's replies, and I'm looking through to see what she is replying to. I'm gonna be honest.
Mm,
I don't see what she's replying to.
it's a bot. There's no telling how deep it is down there.
I'm in his replies, so it would be something that he wrote. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, it was
But-
March 11th. So
But see, well, I'm at March 11th.
yeah,
Like, dude, I do security. This is part of it. Oops.
yeah. I'm just saying there could have been a lot of stuff depending on how active it was. You could be going through a sea of things. It might take a while.
It wasn't that active. I'm already at. Didn't post much. I think it got deleted though, because there ain't nothing here.
Well, that's also possible too.
Lots do that often. Just like community managers, which I don't put much higher than bots. Actually, I think I might put them lower because bots are actually entertaining at times. Yeah. So y'all got the news, and as a side bonus, I actually got to convince Zio to actually get content warnings. So I think this was an all around win.
Yeah. Anyway, next week, Gaming with a Side Assault is moving to Saturday
Yes,
temporarily, just for next week.
we have
Next
a
Saturday, right?
we have a collab we're doing on Friday, and we're gonna switch up our schedule a little bit to accommodate some of the people that can't make it on Saturdays.
Yep. So next Friday we'll be doing a collab, so come join that as we do whatever it is that we're doing.
I'm gonna be doing the worm.
Collaborating with people. It's Trimmer Simulator, so you know. Anyway, Trimmer Simulator is always good. But yeah, so we'll have Gaming with the Side Assault next Friday. Chad's making it weird now. You can find his links somewhere down in the description down below if you want to go check him out. Don't forget to do the whole like, comment, and subscribe and all that jazz. And
I'll be playing Helldivers after this.
oh yeah, he'll go play Helldivers, so go check that out too if you want to stay up later. I have to go to bed because I work in the morning. So we'll see you in the next one. Maybe, if I can hit the right button.